back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Akubeze and I'm a weekly vlogger based in Lagos, Nigeria. Please be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you enjoy it. This video is actually not a vlog. It is a sit-down video, part of my new Ask Aku series, in which I answer a range of questions you guys may have for me. Anything you guys want to know, I answer. So if you have a question and you'd like your question answered in my next video, what you need to do is send me an email, akubeze@hotmail.com, or you can just leave a comment down below and I'll pick a few questions and answer them. So I've been having this conversation about how my videos may be a bit too long, so I really don't want my Ask Aku videos to be too long. So I'm going to try and do longer vlogs and then shorter like Q&A videos. I'm sorry if I don't answer your question in this week's video, but I may answer it in next week's video. Okay, so the first question I'm going to be answering is a question that I've probably gotten the most this year, not only from subscribers but also from family and friends, because I recently moved to Lagos, so everybody wants to know, how is it going? How has it been? What do I think? What are my impressions of Lagos? Has anything changed about my ideas or, my lifestyle? So far, so good is what I've been saying. I've always been a bit reluctant to move to Lagos because I just felt like, Lagos gives up this vibe that it's like a fake lifestyle, and everybody's just trying to impress. And I'm really not that type of person. I'm from Port Harcourt, if you don't know. And you know what they say about southern people, we're just a bit more grounded. So I thought I would really find it hard to fit in here and to keep up with the hype, if I'll call it that. There's this whole thing about Lagos big girls, Lagos big boys. Everybody is flashy, everybody's popping in Lagos. And I felt like, a lot of people are fake here. You can't really trust anyone. But so far, I would say that it's not even like that. You determine the crowd that you hang out with. You determine the people that you associate with. You determine the kind of energy that you keep around you. And I feel like I have some real friends, friends that I've known since before I moved to Lagos. I have family here. So, I'm finding that I'm still maintaining a genuine circle, and maybe because I haven't really penetrated the entertainment or the creative industry, which is where I feel like a lot of the flexing and hype comes from. The YouTube community is also very genuine. I've met Kamsi, she's so cool. I've met Tayo Aino. I'm doing collabs with Divine, Ume, Vivian. You determine the energy, that's just it. I've been putting this thing on my captions on Instagram and Snapchat saying, baby, guess what baby wants? And a lot of people think I'm talking about maybe being sponsored or being spoiled. But what I'm actually talking about is the fact that I've been realizing that, I have more power than I think I do. I actually can determine the quality of my life. If I want something, I can make it happen. So if I want to be around real people, I can do that. I can avoid the fake stuff. Another major misconception about Lagos was the traffic. Everybody makes it seem as if, whoa, you'll be in Lagos, so you'll be in traffic from morning till night. You won't be able to achieve anything with your day. But me, I've not seen any of that, But in all honesty, there are a few factors to consider. Number one is COVID, so I'm sure people are not going out as much. So, there is still traffic peak time. It's the way in London when you're using the trains, there's peak time, there's off-peak time. Around the hours when people are going to work, there are going to be more cars on the road. So, of course, there's going to be traffic. And I think also I have not really been going to the mainland. I've just been sticking to the island because everything you need is kind of where you are. You actually don't need to really go long distances. I feel okay, if I was still going back and forth mainland to island, because whenever I would come in, I would obviously sit in traffic from the mainland to the island, and to make me think, oh my god, there's so much traffic in this Lagos. But really and truly, that's just because I'm taking a long journey from the mainland to the island. When I'm on the island, I don't really need to go to the mainland for anything. Everything I need, in fact, is in Lekki. Okay, y'all, I didn't vlog this, but right after filming the video, I got stuck in 1 hour traffic within Lekki. So there's still traffic. I'm just saying that you can be intentional about it, and you can also avoid certain areas at certain times. And also, please remember that this is based on me being a content creator and a communications consultant. I work from home a lot, so I'm sure the experience of somebody who is out on about every day will be completely different from mine. Another thing I wanted to address was the activities in Lagos. Lagos is popping, I won't lie to you guys. Today I was literally thinking to myself, fair enough, it was Val's weekend last weekend, but I have been out every single day since, let's say, Wednesday. There's always something to do. Like, there's so many people in Lagos. It's the most populous state in Africa. So what do you expect? Like, there's so many people, there's so much going on, even though there's COVID. It is so expensive. My God, like nowadays, when my friends even invite me, I'm like, are you paying? Because I've reached my quota for the week. You really need to have a tight budget, like know what you're doing. If not, you're gonna finish yourself. I have a video coming up all about like restaurants and hangout spots that I've been going to, so expect that this week. But it's really expensive, y'all, like, and it's just a different vibe. And oh my God, in Lagos you cannot be caught sleeping. Like, I think when I first came in, I was on my Abuja or Port Harcourt vibe with my kaftans, braids, or just wig, not wearing makeup, just looking anyhow. Anywhere you go, you are likely to see somebody, so you better stay strapped, you better stay babed up, you better stay like on point. If not, you're going to be on your own, as in they're going to shame you, or you yourself will be ashamed of yourself. So that is something else I've noticed. Like, the level is just different in Lagos. Like, the pressure is on. Yeah, you don't want to be caught sleeping here, Sha. And another thing, there are so many financial opportunities. Like, you know somebody who knows somebody, because there's a lot of businesses in Lagos, so there's a lot of corporate activity, and a lot of people working 9 to 5 are working for these big companies that can help you, plug you, even if they are like an assistant to somebody. You just know somebody that knows somebody here. So Lagos is the place of mega potential, yo. It's all about just being focused and being intentional, I think. So far, so good. Okay, next question, yo. Hey Aku, please keep me anonymous. This is going to be a long and complicated question, so please buckle up. When I was like 9, I was molested by my home tutor. This went on for a couple of years till I moved countries. I was never able to say anything, even to the people I trust the most, my family, especially my mom and my sister, because I was scared. It has been almost 10 years since I moved, and for the most part, I have been able to overcome it because I have great friends and a counselor I sometimes talk to. I'm going to Nigeria this summer, and a big part of me wants to confront him. I want him to know that he didn't break me, but only secured himself a spot in hell, and just venture. My first question is, do you think it's wise for me to confront him? Secondly, I sometimes feel guilty knowing that there might be others, some may even be younger than I was. So am I wrong for choosing not to be open about it? As I am honestly not ready to tell my family, especially my parents, because I know it will break their hearts, knowing that if I say something, it could possibly stop another girl or boy from being hurt. I hope this question gets to you. Love your content and your personality. Thank you so much for the compliment and for also just being so real and vulnerable with your question. Like, you're so brave. See, that's the thing. This type of questions are tricky, but I really wanted to address it because I also wanted to hear other people's perspectives. If it was me, let me just tell you the truth. If it was me, I'd pray about it. I would commit it to God and just know that, as you said, there's a spot for him in hell, and you know God's karma will catch him anyways. Like, there's so much that's gonna happen as a result. First of all, before you even start confronting him, open up to your family members. Tell your close people what has happened to you so that they can actually understand how your life has been and how you've gotten to this point where you are. If you do go ahead to confront him, you're gonna need their support, and you're gonna also need their backing, because there's a whole ripple effect that can come from it. He's likely going to lose his job, you know, or it's going to affect his own family dynamics and things like that. But who cares? Molesters get what they deserve. I just want you to be prepared for the consequences that may come about by reopening that old wound. I've heard that people feel more empowered after they do confront and after they actually like address their the perpetrator head on. But me, I would even say that it may be better for you to just tell your family members, press charges, and you know, but in fact, pressing charges, it's been so long. Where's the evidence? The criminal justice system in this country is trash and is not even supportive of victims of sexual violations. So that one will even be a longer issue. If you're confronting him, do it with people. Don't be on your own while you're doing it. Like, you know, tell somebody that you know can help hold him accountable. Do it with somebody that you know can actually make him understand the gravity of what he did. Because the thing with abusers is that when he has reduced you to a certain level. That's why he was even able to violate you in the first place, because like he has no regard or respect for you. So if you're confronting him on your own, he knows how to manipulate you back into that position of weakness and, you know, just like back into that vulnerable position. So just be careful, like do it with support. You definitely don't want to do it alone. Open up to your close people so that when you're doing it with like an army. You're doing it with backing. You're not doing it on your own and you don't even end up regretting reopening that wound. I hope that helps. So I feel like this question like set me off, because trust me, I can so relate to it and you are so brave. So now moving on to the final question, because I really don't want this video to be too long. It says, hello Aku, I'm currently watching your latest video and I got prompted to send this mail based on the marriage issue you touched upon. I am a 30-year-old man with conservative northern roots. At this age, it's expected of me to have gotten married, but the truth is I have never been predisposed to marriage ever. I love my single and quiet life, though I'd admit that I do get lonely at times. This only lasts for a couple of days or weeks or even hours, provided I get to do some work or something to occupy myself with. Now, my dilemma is I feel I'd regret not getting married and having children in the long run, and at the same time, I also do not want to go into a thing I know I certainly do not like, in the process hurting the lady and myself. What would Aku do? Note, baby mama or having a child out of wedlock is out of my options. I died when I saw that part, because it's like, don't even go giving me those your outlandish advice. Stick to my northern regulations. Thank you so much. I was very excited to see a question from a guy, by the way. I feel like most of my questions are usually from babes. I think you need to do your research. You said you've never been predisposed to marriage, and you also admitted that you do not like marriage. And I think it's because the examples that you've had or that you've seen directly about marriage are not encouraging. And trust me, dude, I can relate. But, you know, I don't know, you're a northerner and you're a Muslim, so I haven't really studied what like the Quran or Islam teaches about love, but I feel like from a Christian perspective, like love is so exciting, and the idea of what God has envisioned marriage to be seems so exciting that I know I still want it, even though the reality of what I've seen is not encouraging. The idea of it is still so enticing, and I think, like, you know, that's why there's movies and there's love songs, and there's also like real life love books that make you feel like, you know, there's more out there. Like, so I know that I definitely wouldn't recommend you rushing into marriage or just doing it just because, but I think you should try and change your perspective about it. Like, find some love stories that you like look into like other people's experiences, check out forums on the internet, like social media, like documentaries. That this Oprah's and Black Love documentary, that's something I watched that gingered me about love and relationships. So try and watch that, like, because I feel like there's actually a part of you that definitely wants it, even if it's only for a short time, and the feeling comes and goes, the feeling of loneliness comes and goes. Trust me, we were not born to be alone. Like, we were not born to exist. Like, we were born to like connect. Like that's why the humans, we need love, we need companionship. So I don't think you're definitely not too old. Thankfully, you're 30, you're still a guy, nobody is judging you. So just take your time and do your research, and I think you will find that there may be a style of marriage that will work for you, and you know, there's a woman who will get you, and also even know when to give you your space, and also even know how to work around your own like predispositions and all. And yeah, I think I would highly encourage that you just do your research and find some examples that you love. So yeah, that's it from me, y'all. Please, if you have any comments or reactions to the video or to the different dilemmas that were shared, I would definitely love to hear your thoughts, and I'm sure that the people who asked would also love to hear your own perspectives as well. So please leave a comment, and also if you have another question for me, you can send me a message, or you can send me an email, akubeze@hotmail.com. You can DM me on Instagram at akubi, or you can leave a comment below. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!
My walk and my talk been different. My style and my thoughts been different. I got you.